Hey there YouTube family, it's me, Jackie, and welcome back to Hearth and Apron. In today's episode, we have a clean and decorate with me with a 4th of July flair, including 6 DIY decor ideas that are all budget friendly, and it is jam-packed with cleaning motivation. Now, if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button down below, come on, now is the time. I want to have you join my YouTube family and just to get to know you. And also, please let me know down below where you're from and what you're doing today. Are you cleaning with me? Are you just watching for motivation? Are you just supporting the channel? Let me know down below. I want to get to know you. So anyways, though, it's time for us to get going because we have a lot to do. So let's do this. We're gonna start out by making a sign for my coffee bar. This little sign here I got at Dollar Tree, and I am really excited about it because it can stand up on its own. I'm gonna paint the sides blue and the top red, but I'm also in the second coat gonna kind of add some streaks of blue into the red. After that, I'm going to go ahead and put some vinyl on top of this, and I decided on the quote, "Let's party like it's 1776. Now we are going to use a little tube. This actually came from one of my vinyl things, but you could use a toilet paper roll or something of the like. I liked this one because it was a little thinner, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it into 3. After that, I'm going to use some sandpaper to just kind of blunt off the edges so that it feels really nice and I don't have any jagged edges to work with. And now we are going to go ahead and make 3 little firecrackers for my coffee bar area as well. And the cool thing is, I already had this tube, and I already had the paper that I'm going to be using and the vinyl that I put onto the sign before. So between the 2 decorations for my coffee bar, I've actually only spent $1.
When the snow is on the ground, I'm outside, gonna stay here. I'm outside until you tell me to stop. I'm being so dramatic.
If you're thinking that this looks messy, it was, but it was an easy clean. And if you're thinking that I may have burned myself with this hot glue gun, you might be correct. We are going to go ahead and take a quick break from the little DIYs that we are doing and put together a bouquet from the flowers from my yard. Aren't they pretty? The pink flowers actually come from a plant that is said to be over 100 years old, is where we got our start from. My husband's family owns a homestead home for our local town, and I just think it's so wonderful how this plant has just taken off in our yard, and I love to get to pick them and get to put them in a vase and show them off. Okay, time for one last DIY before we start cleaning. We are now going to use 2 cotton, I think they're tea towels is what they're called, or flour sack towels. And I'm going to go ahead and swirl these up, and I'm going to put 2 rubber bands on each side, and I'm going to set them aside. And then I'm going to take this tablecloth I got. Now, I was not able to find a fully cotton tablecloth, so this was 50% cotton, and you're going to see the difference that it's going to make in my craft in just a minute. So have you figured out what we're making yet? You guessed it, tie-dye. So I do not have a lot of 4th of July decor. My anniversary is the day before, and it's just not really the holiday that I generally choose to put up a whole bunch of decorations for. But with the channel being new this year, I really wanted to go ahead and try it out. But I decided to do something a little different, and tie-dye is so in this year, and frankly, I just love it. So I thought that this would be fun. And what we're doing right now is I'm literally just swirling the different colors in here. You can kind of see I have them segmented off into almost like little pie pieces. And you just go ahead and soak them with as much tie-dye as you can, and then once you're done, you put it into a bag and you just kind of let it sit for 24 hours. Now, you're going to notice that these two little towels are going to turn out so much brighter than the tablecloth, and that is because it is 50% cotton. But to be honest, with the available resources because of COVID, this was just the best that I could find, and I was really happy with it, even though it was subdued. And the best part is this is something that I can use in the future. Oh my goodness, isn't my kitchen a fright? It doesn't look as dirty as it actually is on camera. I swear, it's even worse. And as you can see, my arch enemy has creeped up on me yet again, and it's time for me to face him. The evil dishes. So, let's go ahead and tackle these dishes, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just start out by adding some vinegar to my water and some soap, because the vinegar helps to make sure that things just don't stick, and it just makes cleaning so much easier.
I'm not doing anything other than thinking about you. So thinking, are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Don't wanna go fast.
I am just going to real quick clean up a space so that I can put my hand wash dishes over to the side instead of doing them later.
'Cause I might go too fast. Suddenly I feel so rich. No, I don't know nothing. Oh, I can't let this slip. No, you gotta seize the moment. Have you even noticed? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking?
Alright, if you're wondering why my hair looks all weird here, that beautiful blue fan in the window there was blowing my hair all over my face, and it was driving me insane. Made me feel like there were spiders crawling all over me. It had to be pinned back. I don't care if it looks bad. I don't care if this is YouTube. This is real life, and I could not have that hair tickle me for a second longer.
I've been thinking about you. I know he's just mad, but it feels like I know you.
So do you guys have a chore that you absolutely hate doing? Obviously, by me calling my dishes my arch enemy, it's one of them for me. It and laundry. I feel like it is just this unending cycle. I feel like I'm Bastet against Apep, and I am just going to continue battling this for the rest of my life. Also, if you are not familiar with the story of Bastet and Apep, it is an outstanding one. It is in Egyptian mythology, and I encourage you to look it up. I will go ahead and link the story down in the description below. Victory is mine! The dishes are now done. I am now going to go ahead and scrub out the sink with my soft scrub with bleach. I was using Mrs. Meyer's for a little while and it worked okay, but nothing has kind of like bleached out and made sure that I don't have the stains in my ceramic sink like this soft scrub with bleach. So if you have a ceramic sink, go ahead and check it out. I really recommend it.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
Now I'm just going to go ahead and wipe down all the counters and surface areas as well as all of my appliances. It actually really surprises me how often my appliances need to get cleaned. There were so many years that I did not dust any of this often enough, and now that I am doing this YouTube channel and wiping things down all the time, it surprises me how quickly it gets dirty yet again.
Trying to keep my focus right. Every glimpse of you deserts me. You're all I think about sometimes. But baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy.
Oh, and if you caught that from my last thing, yeah, no, I have been a terrible cleaner my whole life. This Pinterest endeavor is not only an attempt to kind of distract me from some of the losses and some of the other things going on in my life and around the world, but also because I am a terrible cleaner. I hate to clean. And I need something to give me motivation and to give me that follow through and to know that I have to have it done by this point. So I want to thank every single person listening right now because you are the reason that I am achieving my goals and achieving the things that I need to do. Thank you.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love.
I am actually going to be adding my first little bit of decor right now. I'm going to be putting a little 4th of July ribbon on top of my veggie stand. As you can see, I like to keep all of my potatoes and squashes down below and all of my garlics and shallots and onions up top. And I absolutely love having this setup. There were so many years that I had all of this combined into one basket and overflowed, and it was just terrible. But anyways, so I'm adding this bow here and I think that it looks really nice. What do you think? Now we are on to my favorite place to decorate, my coffee bar. This little area brings me so much joy. There were so many years that I really just wanted to do something with this space and it just kind of got left alone. I don't really know what this space exactly is. I think it was like kind of supposed to be some kind of a table that was like built into my kitchen, but it just really has never worked for our family of 3. So when I decided to move this into a coffee bar, I just absolutely fell in love. And I feel like it has worked so well. Now, I want to tell you that all of the decorations that are in my coffee bar today, I actually had most of them on hand. Obviously, I reused the leaves that I had before. We all know I have a sprinkle obsession, so I had red and blue sprinkles in multiple options. And then the sign that I made in the firecrackers to decorate this entire space, I paid $1 out of pocket this year.
You're always on my mind. I do the things that I should do, so I can't forget, but you're always on my mind. Thought you'd be gone by tomorrow, but you're still there tomorrow, and the next day. I wish I wouldn't remember how you make me feel better in the best ways. When I lay down at night, I miss you by my side, telling me about your secrets. I dream and fantasize that I come by your house, telling you about my regrets. Why did I have to break it up? Guess I was way too shallow, my mind was way too narrow. I thought that I'd be better off, but now I feel.
And it's time to attack the table. We're going to go ahead and wipe this off, and then we're going to put on that 4th of July tablecloth that I made. Now, this tablecloth actually cost me $15 to make, and it is the most expensive item that I used in my decor today. But I really love it, and I look especially that I'm going to be able to use this for a couple years. On top, I went ahead and put that bouquet that we went ahead and put together earlier, and then I have a sign that I made. I got the sign itself from Dollar Tree, and then I used the vinyl that I already had on hand and a free image from Cricut with the quote from the Statue of Liberty that says, like, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. This is just something that is one of the things in America that I actually really feel strongly about and makes me really proud to be an American. And so when celebrating 4th of July, I wanted to have this and also a quote that you're going to see in the living room later from the Declaration of Independence, where it just talks about how we're all created equally. Those are some of the things that I'm proud of my country. And so those are the kinds of things that I wanted to put in my home decorations this year. I don't know. They're a little different than what everybody else puts up. What do you think? Back to cleaning. Aren't my floors disgusting? I guess this is just what happens when you have as many fur babies as I do, plus 3 people going around and making this house dirty. But thank goodness for Dyson. I absolutely love my Dyson D10. Does anybody else have this vacuum? What do you guys think of it?
Be a
Alright, and we are off to the living room. But first we need to do our DIY crafts so that we can decorate this living room the right way. So we're going to start out with these 3 stars that I got at Dollar Tree, and we are just going to go ahead and paint them the standard red, white, and blue. After that, I'm just going to add a small vinyl sticker that I printed off for free on Cricut.com, and it just says 4th of July. I did replace the string with red string. That was largely just because I didn't want to have to work around the twine that was already there.
Feel on your body, paper dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. I ain't got no time for romance, but baby I don't want to lead you on. Not looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine, now show me what you can do. Make a move, the way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. Ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine, now show me what you can do. Make a move, the way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling.
So this is our last DIY. It's just a little bit of a sign, and you cannot tell because I cut most of it out, but I was really struggling getting these letters on. Not only were they too thin when it turned out, but just because it was not sticking to the surface that I had here. I wish I'd made the words a little bit thicker, but overall I think that this Declaration of Independence quote turned out really well. What do you guys think?
And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free. I'll keep my head high while we're crossing the land. With all the minds we laid down, it's gonna take us some time, but I won't give up, though I know it's tough. We need to break our patterns. It's better now than after we have drifted off too far. Let's tear down these walls. Our destiny.
As you can see, I tried to keep the decorations in the living room pretty simple. I did the 2 DIYs that we have already done, and then I just tried to keep the pillowcases just red, white, and blue. You know, I reused the pillowcase covers from Valentine's Day. I used the pillowcases that I had on hand right now that are navy blue, threw on one of the white blankets that I already had, and the couch was pretty much decorated for free, which was fantastic. And I think I paid $8 for the signs that I made for the living room, $3 for the 3 stars, and then I think I paid like $4.50 for the white sign that I did the Declaration of Independence quote on. I think overall that my decorations turned out really cute and were really budget friendly, but I want to know, what do you guys think? And do you guys want to see more DIY decor like this in the future? So my vacuum died. Everybody had been using it for random projects around the house, and I did not get to finish with my vacuuming in the living room. I mean, I did finish, but I didn't finish filming it. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to visualize it with the finished vacuum look. So I went ahead and just paired this sign that I made with some of the Mardi Gras beads that I had on hand. I actually go ahead and keep these in a party bucket for all the different colors so that I can use them randomly as decorations when need be.
Close your eyes and we'll be free.
Alright guys, that's it. I hope that this got you all the motivation that you needed today, and I just hope more than anything that you just have an absolutely magical day, and thank you for joining me. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button down below, make sure to do it. That way you can see lots of motivating and fun content coming in the future.